Aaron Judge struck out 4 times in Game 1. Jason Miller. Getty Images. As the Cleveland Indians studied the New York Yankees, they dedicated a considerable amount of time on Aaron Judge's scouting report. They stared at pages of data, and what stuck out most was a giant, glowing blob of red. If you look at his hot zone, where he slugs the ball, pitching coach Mickey Callaway said, it's like the whole strike zone. The Indians dusted the Yankees, 40, in Game 1 of the Alds in no small part because they carved Judge to ribbons. Starter Trevor Bauer struck out Judge all 3 times he faced him, and closer Cody Allen placed the golden sombrero on his head by whiffing him in his 4th and final at-bat with 2 men on base and 2 outs. After Judge homered, walked and singled in his postseason debut in the Yankees' wild-card victory over the Twins, he went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts in his maiden Alds appearance. Bauer, Indians take Game 1. They didn't try to attack him, Callaway said. They moved the ball around, whether it was up, it was in, down and away, on top of the ball. They did a good job of not attacking one area the whole time. He's been such a good hitter. You have to make sure you move the ball around. The Indians, of course, would not tip their hand on how they prepared for Judge or whether the approach will change in Game 2. But the plan became obvious over the course of the night. They started Judge with curveballs in the strike zone, fed him fastballs that are above the numbers, and finished him off by enticing him to chase breaking pitches in the dirt. Judge is one of the most destructive forces in baseball, a rookie who mashed 52 home runs and carried a rebuilding Yankees team into October. But while he demolishes mistakes, he is the kind of hitter who can be pitched to. The Indians have a bevy of arms capable of executing the right pitches. Judge, he's dangerous, catcher Roberto Perez said. We just moved the ball around. This game is hard. It's about making adjustments. I'm not going to sit here and tell you how we're going to approach him. The key is about making pitches and executing pitches. In all but his first at-bat, the Indians started Judge with a curveball. In all 4 at-bats, strike 3 was a curveball. Bauer teased Judge with fastballs high and out of the zone, and he tortured him with 12-06 knuckle curves that dropped over the outside edge of the plate like anvils. Bauer did a good job with his curveball, Judge said. He likes to play around with it, but he buries it when he needs to. In the 8th inning, Judge walked to the plate with 2 on and 2 out, the Yankees' best chance, by far, to make it a game. Indians manager Terry Francona pulled lefty relief ace Andrew Miller for Cody Allen, who had seen Judge would be his hitter. I had already played the at-bat out in my mind, Allen said. Then it comes down to executing a pitch. You're trying to slow the game down as much as you can. Allen and Judge engaged in a 7-pitch battle. Allen began with a curve, which Judge took for strike 1. He flirted with danger, chucking fastballs that are above the letters, one of which Judge fouled straight back with a vicious hack. After the foul, Allen wouldn't let Judge see another fastball. On the 3rd curve he threw in a row, he buried it, and Judge swung over it for a 4th strikeout. Going into Game 2, the Indians will again try to plan for Judge. He's now seen how they want to pitch him, which means the Indians may have to make adjustments. He's a good hitter, Allen said. You just try, and don't make mistakes. With any hitter, the wrong pitch well executed is better than the right pitch poorly executed. More on MLB behind Trevor Bauer. Indians look like a team on a mission in Game 1. Diamondbacks enter the NLDS with rotation issues. But they do have momentum. Baseball's ultimate survivor. How Terry Francona shook off tears and scares to become the best NLDS predictions. Experts give Nationals the nod over the Cubs.